Happy New Year from the SUP podcast, man. And we back in the building with episode 50, man. And we gonna get this junk off.
You
Come
Episode
on, Rick.
50. Let's kick it off.
That's 52,
Episode
Jack. That's
50.
52. 52.
52.
Yes,
Okay, let's talk
sir.
about we're gonna take a trip down memory lane today.
right
Today
down
we're
in
gonna talk
the
about what were your five greatest black TV shows growing up.
The boy hit me with the
Let's get
Dwayne Wayne hat. I see you, baby. I see you.
let's
That's
get
it
it.
like a New York nigga, yo. All right, I'll kick it off.
All
My
right.
number five, brother. My number five. I'ma come with in living color, dog. In living color. It's ahead of its time, bro.
The Living
Keenan
Color number
and
five.
Keenan and Ivory Wayans didn't care about breaking no type. Man, look, today's society could not do in living color, bro. He couldn't. You know the
Yeah.
skit where they be like, hated it. No, you can't do this shit.
I already know. I already know what you're talking about, bro.
Or
And
when
with
he
the
did
snap
Billy,
in Z formation, three snaps in Z formation.
or when they did the Billy D episode when he acted like he got the woman drunk and right there on the table and shit. Oh, 45. Boat 45.
Yeah, it's you can't get away with stuff like that. I loved it. It was like Keenan Allen Wayans was so ahead of his time. He's like Dave Chappelle before Dave Chappelle, bro. He wasn't scared to push those barriers in. And you think we can get away with Homer the Clown nowadays? Pop, no way, bro.
Nah, bro,
Or
bro,
handyman.
handyman.
Anyway.
That man used to fall out the damn window, bro. Talking about he flying, bro. John used to realize fall out there, bro.
Handyman.
You can't get away with this shit nowadays. Nah, that's why my number five gonna be a living color. It's only gonna try to get better from there. I'm gonna try. That should have been number one.
Okay, who you got, Mouse? Who coming with your number five, Mouse?
My number five is gonna be a show that I grew up on during my teenage years. I love, which is the Bernie Mac show.
Bernie Mac show. Good choice. Rest in peace to Bernie.
That was on my list. That was a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that was man, because I like you saw everybody else had their own show, far as the Kings of Comedy, and then you didn't know what to expect to come from him, and that shit was good as hell. Like that shit was fucking hilarious, and it's great that watching my kids watch it, the same shit I watched when I was coming up, and they like it. So rest in peace to Bernie Mac.
And I
My
really like Nelson. I like Nelson.
my number five, it was something like an unorthodox Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, kind of like, but it was in the house, man. It had LL Cool J. I think I
All
had
right.
Nia Long in there, the little bitty boy. That right there. I know it didn't last long, but he was living in LA. I think his name was Marion. He was a retired
Yeah,
football player.
yeah.
I like that
Yes.
jump right there. In the house was dope, bro. In the house
They
was
lasted
dope.
for 5 seasons though.
Yeah, in the house. I'm gonna catch, bro. After we talk about this, bro, I'm gonna get on the YouTube and I'm gonna watch
They
all
are
this shit.
all the
It,
episodes
it
are
might
on
it might be on BT Plus. It probably be on BT Plus. No, I'm
Yeah,
also gonna tell them what it's all on. They can't know all.
yeah.
All right, my number four, the original Steve Harvey show.
Okay.
Damn.
Yes,
Good
sir.
show.
Romeo, Murda boy's dumb as a sack of rocks, boy. And Prince, the principal, Miss Regina, bro. We just knew that her and Steve was gonna get together. We
And they
just knew,
did
but
it.
it was so funny, bro. And the
Bullet
most
Head.
underrated person in that show was Cedric the Entertainer, bro.
What about Bullet
Cedric was
Head,
so
bro?
damn funny. Bullethead, bro. Bro, I love that show, bro.
Hey, have y'all
That
seen his
man,
recent interview?
Huh?
his recent what?
His recent interview, Bullethead.
Uh-uh.
Really?
Yeah,
On what?
he got an interview with Comedy High. Y'all checked it out. Check it out.
I gotta look at that right
Ooh,
there.
it gotta be, bro. That show, bro. I don't even know if you get away with that shit they do nowadays with that one. Like Levita Alizé Jenkins. It's just, bro, that show just comedy masterpiece, bro. He
The
hardly
90s
hit
in
on the head
general
with it.
just a golden era for sitcoms in general. Like even not even just black ones, even for the for, uh for the white side, like with the Friends, Seinfeld, and stuff like that. Everything was going ham in the 90s. Like that was the
And,
time.
And also the '90s brought us so much positive black shows. Like man, look at on this show, Steve Harvey was a teacher, bro. He loved music. He was a retired music legend. Came back to teach the kids and shit.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay.
and then like a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
those shows showed us a lot of businessmen and women, far as like living single, owning their own magazine, a bunch of them, man. Like they showed us that we can do this. The Jeffersons having his own laundromat and
Man, quit
it's
naming
Let's go.
shit, man. We got a
Wait,
list to go.
before
We
we
got a
end,
list to go, man. Come on.
we got
man,
number four.
bruh, don't
We
stop
got a
cutting me off.
list, bro.
Stop cutting me
We
off.
got a list.
Like damn, nigga, I'm trying to spread the message. You fucking cut me off.
You naming shows we might name, but it's cool. Go ahead.
So
Continue.
nigga,
But
Get
yeah,
the
but
message.
why you? I already know the next one he was gonna say, which is my number four. Go ahead and say it, Mouse, with the new man owning the newsstand. Go ahead,
no, no, no,
Mouse.
no, 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 no. My number 4 is going to be Rock.
Rock. Oh, rock.
Rock.
Yes, with Charles S. Dutton.
I
He was
don't think I remember
he
that
was,
one.
he was the trash man, the bald headed dude. He had the brother, the brother that he stayed with. His brother stayed with him. His daddy
Hello,
stayed with him.
hello,
Yeah,
Yeah, you hear it, bro. We can see you and hear you.
hello.
you
We
can't
can
hear.
hear you, bro.
I don't think he can hear us.
His earbud probably went out. But go ahead, man. Talk
Yeah,
about the
you don't
show.
know what?
I want to say, bro, what channel? It was on CPN
It was on Fox.
back then. Rock, rock. Oh, there you go, man. It's mine here.
No, somebody had my sorry about that. Had an brief interruption. But The
Okay.
Rock was a great show. Rock was a great show.
Robert don't remember Rock.
I
You don't
don't
remember
remember
Rock?
it, bro. Bro, I'm gonna have to look it up, bro. I don't remember that jump. How many seasons did it
It
have?
about he was a big black bald head dude. You know?
What I'm trying to say, man, is
Oh, was
Yeah.
the dude who played Braxton in one of the episodes?
No,
Nah, okay, I'm thinking of
that
something
was
else.
Jamie Foxx got his star from. Heavy D made some appearances. Tone Loc made some appearances. In
Bro, I gotta
Vogue
go back.
was in there.
I bet when I see one episode, it's gonna come back to me.
Bear,
It's probably
you
gonna come
gotta
back.
tap into Rock, bro.
All
The
right, what's
dude
your
who
number
play
four, Red?
the number four is damn. Before you cut me off, bro. The
My
dude who
fault. My
played
fault.
the
Go ahead.
dad, the dude who played the dad on Minister Society. You remember he was like, "You're gonna go to Kansas." He was
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, I
"Yeah,
know
yeah,
you
we
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
finna."
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
his
Rock. That was his
Tyreek's
TV.
daddy. That's who
Yeah,
played Rock.
Tyreek. There you go. There's Rock. There's Tyreek
Yeah,
daddy.
Bro,
But
I'm gonna
not
have to revisit. I'm gonna have to
and
revisit, bro. I don't.
he was the police officer on Low Down Dirty Shame, but he had hair then.
yeah. And
Okay, okay.
my number four. Speaking of Mouse was talking about the entrepreneurship. My number four, it was two entrepreneurs in there. And then as I look back on it, we didn't even know it was under our nose. The son owned the newsstand, and Pops had the diner. Come on
Ah,
now.
Wayne Brothers.
Wayans
Life
brothers.
wouldn't been right without the Wayne brothers. Classic show. Damn.
Underrated, if you
Hey,
ask me.
bro,
A lot of people
Underrated.
hated on the
bro.
Wayne Brothers.
Yeah.
I bet y'all wouldn't even know who
WB.
my favorite character is.
Marlon.
TC.
Marlon's funny. He nailed it. Bro. The nigga was tacky as hell,
With
but
the
you couldn't
with the
tell
gold
shit.
bruh.
You couldn't tell him shit. You couldn't tell him I ain't nothing.
Happened to that dude, Cats and Kittens.
With the
Classic
perm,
show.
man. With the perm, bro.
Well, now they only
Classic.
know this nigga from fucking Zach and Cody and shit. Like, nah, I ain't meet him that way. I met him as TC.
Yes, bro. So the Wayne brothers is my number four. Who you
All
got
right.
for number three?
My number three is the Jamie Foxx show.
Okay.
Okay, good solid
And
choice.
there was some more on ownership in that, of course, because Junior he owned the hotel, and then he put his family on. Of course, his wife were in the hotel with him, and then Jamie his nephew.
Okay.
And I mean, that show was, I mean, it's funny as hell. I mean, who disagree with that, bro? We got
Man,
Braxton P. Hart in the brig, bro. we all needed a show where we crack on the corny dude, and he was the one, bro. He's the one. I saw the interview. He hate that people hold him as Braxton to this day, bro.
It's no different than people who hold Carlton as that same character.
Nah, Carlton leaving this shit out. I remember Braxton from Original Gangsters.
Original Gangsters.
Yeah.
So after watching him as Braxton, and you go back and watch that, you be like, "Come on, dog."
But Carlton living like Carlton. I'm sorry, man. Carlton.
He was like another Carlton in the house too, though.
Mm.
Damn, yeah, true that. Typecast.
Okay.
It is what it is.
We on number 3?
Number 3.
Oh yeah, number 3, Mouse. On you.
Since it seems like we leading towards entrepreneurship, it's a show that definitely was an example of that. It was very funny to me. Classic, Malcolm and Eddie.
Ooh,
they had the bar.
You went there. Yeah,
they had the bar, and Eddie had the garage.
And bro, back then I loved Eddie Griffin, but I wasn't supposed to be watching this shit with my cousins. But the first stand-up Voodoo Child, when he did the Michael Jackson on crack and shit, bro. When he did Malcolm and Eddie, bro, I already love Eddie Griffin, bro. Literally, I could go in my car, I got all that mind stuff. I love Eddie Griffin.
It is crazy that you find. It's crazy that you find out they didn't really get along though, but they had such good chemistry.
They really did.
When Master P was to shook them down.
Yeah, they had to dress up like fake detectives and shit.
Yeah.
Mr. O.
He was a classic, man. Y'all taking me back memory lane.
Yeah, so I'm about to say nothing.
It's my
number 3. Yes, sir.
My number 3, I'm going to have to go with Moesha. You go back and look at Moesha. Moesha dealt with so much stuff that people deal with now. The little brother was smoking weed. The mama was a teacher. D was a teacher, I believe. Did he own Saturn dealership, or was he a car salesman?
He ended up working for them and then ended up getting his own dealership.
Yeah, he had his own dealership there. Various people came through there, man. You had Q.
Hey, Ray J. We learned a valuable lesson in Moesha at a young age. And y'all want to know what that lesson is.
What?
No matter how fucking nice you are, the girl gonna go for the asshole, dude. The thug. How long Q wanted her, bro?
That was Hakeem that wanted her.
Yeah, Hakeem. Yeah.
But Hakeem coming over there, man. Rest in peace to Hakeem. We just talking about the character right now.
We talking about the character, man.
But Hakeem coming over, Hakeem broke hell. He eat the breakfast every day and she ain't come on there.
Breakfast
and what Fred Joe Star was doing?
He was doing something. Yes. At least he was fresh.
How he was fresh?
The broke nigga got no stay with new FUBU and shit on too. He gotta be broke new clothes every time the show come on. Sunday ain't no Hakeem.
Some of it all, though. It all. All right, my number 2. I'm gonna only say this my number 2 just because I had a big ass crush on this person, and that's so Raven. Fucking love That's So Raven. It was a good show, and then plus we was all in high school at the time, so that was some dope shit. You kind of saw, with girls and the dudes, and you kind of felt with it. If you watch That's So Raven, you understand what I'm saying. This is before Orlando Brown got crazy, the motherfucker. He's like the coolest person on the show, bro.
Yeah, they thought he was like a real cool person on the show.
Mm-hmm.
All right, mine is going to be one on number 2.
Yeah,
we on number 2, dog.
Everybody Hates Chris.
Good. Everybody hates.
Yeah, I hate the fact that I wish it would have went longer. Like the last episode where Chris got his GED results and stuff like that. Like, damn, I wanted to see more of it. I wanted to see Drew and Tanya and Chris grow up, and I wanted to see.
That's more. The thing. Chris Rock said that's where it stops. He had no more. He didn't have no more material. Everybody grew up. That was it. He didn't want to just get
Yeah,
into that.
I think
He
eventually,
started getting into then.
I think Julius would have got his own business or something like that.
Yeah, and I'm
Well, he was
sorry, the
basing it
most
off his
underrated
actual life, though, right?
Robert,
A
you
lot of
easily
stuff
hear
wasn't
right.
just like not everything was fixated off his life because they added some stuff on there.
Malvo.
The most underrated person on that whole show, I would have to say Terry Crews. Terry Crews'
Bro.
best work is on that show.
Hilarious.
Somebody wasted
Plug that
$12.
clock. You can't.
Somebody
My
gonna drink
fault,
this
fool.
milk.
Boy said you can't tell time when you sleep. Boy, you ain't here cheap.
Man, I did time. She had the superstition of wasting salt and throwing it over your shoulder. This nigga, she threw it over her shoulder. They come away with some popcorn. No, I was like, this nigga did not want to waste his salt. This man came out with a bowl of popcorn. No.
Hey, and then Tashina Honor played the shit out there, role.
Oh my god! And I feel like with that role right there, it kind of helped her get out that Pam stigma. A lot of people just always know her for that, but right there, she bodied that character as the mom. She one of my favorite TV moms.
Yeah, she took ownership of that role. But man,
And plus, when you think about it, you ain't have a lot of black, talking about whooping kids in them either. And she one of them. I don't think it was a lot of black shows like that, was it?
Bro, who you got as your number 2, Robert?
No, it's your. I already did. No, yeah, I just did number 2. It's on you.
It's no. Oh, okay.
It's on Red.
Number 3.
No,
Okay,
we just did 2.
Okay, my number 2. I would have to go with classic role. Everybody know my man from Big Worm. But before Big Worm, there was Uncle Wendell.
Oh, Parenthood.
Well, it was Big Worm first. Then it was that
Parenthood. Yeah.
The Parenthood.
He was funny. He was hilarious on that show.
With Robert Townsend, Faison Love. We had the 2 kids, man. It was a good show. You had the daughter, Zeke. Zeke was the musician.
Zaria.
You had and you had what was it? Zara?
Zaria, yeah.
Zaria, yes, man. It was a good way around this show. Every time you cut down, it was something new, entertaining. Dealt with bullies, it dealt with drugs, it dealt with growing up in general. You had 3, and what people didn't realize, you had every generation of kid and adult in the same house. And you saw all of them grow up, all of them going through their different obstacles every day. It was a great show. Great show.
It was. My number 1, dog. My brother and me.
Man,
and I think it only had 1 season, didn't it? Or did it have 2?
1 season.
No, it was 1. They just kept rerunning.
But it was
that 1 season. It was very impactful because I felt like Alfie was the big brother, right?
Yeah, Dee was the little brother, and Goo was the friend.
And I always felt like I was like Dee and my brother was like Alfie. Alfie really didn't want to hang out with him and shit.
Yeah, that's the role I related to as far as being Dee.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like Dee, and then I think y'all remember that episode when Dee had the bully and that girl, it was a girl.
Oh yeah. This is Big Lou. She's like, Alfie.
What she do?
I got hit. Big ass, black ass. That show, people, if you never seen My Brother and Me, it's a good ass show, bro. It has so many values, and you just didn't understand. I didn't understand how it didn't get another season. It probably shouldn't have been on Nickelodeon. It probably should have been on YouTube.
They was already ready to go ahead and shoot the 2nd season, but that's when the producer of the show got into it with the head person of Nick. And when it's your show and when you're successful and stuff like that, you're supposed to have some kind of leverage creative leverage on how you want the show go to go. But you got to think they got to be the one that greenlighted, and I guess it's not how they wanted to go. So the producer quit, and that's when everybody.
Wild.
Yeah,
a lot of memorable moments from that show, from the gumbo, from Goo Punch,
Goo
of course.
Punch.
All right.
All right
Kendall
now.
Gill had Kendall Gill.
Hey, that show made Kendall Gill seem like the coldest nigga in the NBA back then.
Kendall Gill.
It did, bro. You had a lot on this show. That was a damn good show, man.
One day I went back and heard Goo
Gumbo.
Punch, bro. I went back and heard Goo Punch one day. This shit better than some songs that's out right now. Fuck
And
up,
it's
but
crazy. It's
what's your
crazy.
number? Oh, my fault.
Now, it's crazy that you are reading that Didi is like one of like the district something like far as Atlanta police or something like that. He one of like the higher ups or some shit.
Damn, Didi.
Yeah,
he doing good in life, bro. He really is. I think dude who play Alfie doing good too.
He a rapper.
He's still rapping, I guess.
He trying to be a rapper, man. He
been doing that for years though. Like, yeah, cause I remember like his MySpace page. Like he been doing that for years.
Y'all remember when that man was on Martin Fool?
What he said, I don't want to go. What was it?
Oh, that was Miles. Well, say I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. And shit like that. And Martin's like, oh, you mean this ain't my son? And I spend all my damn money on Shorty?
Alright, Miles, what's your number one?
It's gonna have to be My Wife and Kids.
Ooh, that's the dope number one.
And I feel like it's just the same with Tashina Arnold's character. A lot of people had Tisha Campbell stuck in the Gina stuff, and she owned that role. She was fucking hilarious. Of course, Damon Wayans, he's always gonna be.
Damon Wayans was hilarious. And what's the little small boy who's on there? You know what I'm talking about?
Damn, I forgot his name. Franklin.
Bro, that little kid there, bro. That shit was funny. Okay. I agree with you because it did get Tisha Campbell out of that Gina role, and she played shit out of it. My Wife and Kids went how many seasons, y'all?
5.
A lot.
And I used to be mad that they ain't win awards for this shit, bro.
There's a lot of shows that didn't get the proper recognition or getting the proper awards as others. So.
Gotcha. Oof. Red, what's your number? What's your number one?
My number one show, influential show. Growing up, this was my go-to show. In Vogue did the theme music for it.
I know exactly where he's going.
What made it so dope is because it was based in Oakland. In Vogue from Oakland. He played for the Warriors. He from Oakland. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper.
Mr. Curry, bro.
What happened to I don't know what happened with him in the industry, but when I Mr. Cooper was the shit. Hanging with Mr. Cooper was the coolest dude on earth to me as a kid. Like, I wanted him to be my gym teacher.
Man, what you said.
You had Cuba Gooding Jr. brother in that thing, bro. What was his name in that joint?
Oh, you talking about Omar Gooding?
Omar Gooding. Yeah.
You had Omar in there. You had the next door neighbor. Man, it was a perfect show. Tyler, bro. It was a good. Didn't Raven Simone play in that too?
Yep, she did. Yep, she played.
Raven Simone was in that too.
When we was kids, Raven was getting a bag, dog. She's on Fresh Prince. She was on.
And she put out an album. She put out an album at that time.
And then Robin Gibbs playing that thing too.
No. There was
she wasn't in
Vanessa
that.
Robinson.
What's her name?
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa Robinson Pete.
Oh, and she was so fun. Holly Robinson Pete.
Holly Robinson Pete.
My mistake. But yeah, Holly Robinson Pete. She still is beautiful to this day. She is still beautiful.
Man, I don't know. I want to say this: the most beautiful woman in the '90s on TV to me. I just loved Maxine Shaw from Living Single, bro. There's something about that chocolate. I don't know what
You
it.
must like Whoopi Goldberg.
Hey, back in. Hey, fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just saying, I would. Whoop that
Now,
ugly
One
nigga
way.
in the bag.
it was a lot of bad. It was a
And
lot
her
of bad.
stand up was my fault.
But
A lot
what's
of
gonna be
what?
out? What's
There
gonna
was a
be the
lot of
two
badass
honorable
women
mentions,
in the
man?
'90s.
Let's run down
You
them
said, well,
two honorable
Autumn,
mentions from the '90s.
you all one, not two.
You can start it off, Miles. What's your two honorable mentions?
I don't know if y'all watched this show. This was like old 7-ish, old 8-ish. Lincoln Heights.
Lincoln Heights.
Oh, Lincoln Heights was fine.
Yeah, I love that
Oh,
show. I hated that it waited to end it. Yeah, of course, it got the daddy from BMF in there and shit like that. But I really like that show. I tuned in on ABC Family every Tuesday. I did.
Okay. And what's your second one, Miles?
My second one. My second one. I'm gonna just have to say Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
hold on.
I mean, I know it
Is
was
that an
on one of
honor?
y'all lists, but it's just the fact that it just shows you how how talented Jamie was, and a lot of people wasn't. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who was around him didn't expect him to be as big as he was. A lot of people probably expected him to just stop at the Jamie Foxx show, even though he's doing movies. He did Any Given Sunday at the time, the Held Up movie, he Bait, and going up to Ray and all that stuff, being in the Ali film and stuff like that, man. Like, dude is just fucking talented, and that show right there
He's
just
very
showcased.
talented. He was Childish Gambino before I was Childish Gambino. I said that's what it is.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And Robert, what'll be your two honorable mentions?
My one of my honorable mentions, bro, would be the Proud Family.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
true that.
Uh, I mean the Proud Family. I mean it was ownership like we were saying earlier. It was just dope all the way around, bro. It fit
Mm-hmm.
our teenage years perfectly. And you
Mm-hmm.
know what? I always wanted to know how were the Gross sisters blue? Was they supposed to be dog like black ass folks or something? What the hell? Why was they blue, bro? Can
Oh,
somebody explain that
the
shit? Why
the
they
gross
the only
sisters.
people on the show blue, bro? Why? What the
I
fuck?
don't know, man.
Hey, that's just like asking the same question. If was Skeeter from Doug supposed to be black?
That man blue, bro.
He
They
was
ran
blue
out of
black,
brown
man.
coat.
They was blue black, bro.
Well, Roger then. That nigga was green.
That nigga light skin.
And my other honorable mention, G, will be Smart Guy.
Ooh, good pick. Good pick.
Good
Good pick.
pick. Omar and that thing too.
Yeah, bro, smart guy. He's a little black
Hey,
kid, and he was smart as
him and
hell.
what's his name? What's the big older brother name?
Marcus.
Yeah,
Marcus, yeah.
Marcus and
Yeah.
Mo. Man, you go back and look at them far as like comedy duos, like how you got the Romeo and Bullethead, they underrated. Like you look at them
Yeah.
old smart guy episodes, them niggas hilarious.
Uh-huh.
hmm
Them
Okay,
niggas
okay.
hilarious.
Yeah, smart guy, bro. People don't talk about that much. But yeah, smart guy. I knew I was gonna throw y'all off with all my picks. I told you. All right, Red, it's on
Okay.
you.
My first honorable mention is gonna have to be the PJs. The PJs
Project.
was an Eddie Murphy classic, man.
I think it was ahead of its time when it came out. Damn, where
And
Red go?
all that. I mean, I'm right here.
Nah, you
Yeah,
disappeared.
disappeared
I'm
for a
right
second.
here.
Yeah. Okay, we hear you.
Okay, yeah, PJs, bro, with Juicy and them, bro. That shit was funny, bro. Them folk had the crackhead and shit, and
Smokey.
Smoker had the Band-Aid on his hand, talking about this his nicotine patch, bro.
Impacts.
Bro, that
I'm
shit
down
had me
to
dying
40%
laughing,
body
man.
crack.
Super, super,
Super.
super.
Oh my God. Super.
Bro, Juicy suffering from everything, bro. Damn, Juicy.
Man, I can't lie.
And
Like,
my
I didn't know that they had it on Peacock, and that was one of the shows that I watched while I was on quarantine. That and George Lopez show. I kept watching
Joe
all this
Lopez is
shit.
a funny
yeah,
ass dude, bro. I saw him
like
His
live.
show
He's
was
funny
underrated.
as
His show
hell.
was underrated.
His stand
His
up
show
is
was,
hilarious, bro. You
yeah.
if you get a chance to see him, please go. Oh, real show.
What's the other?
and my second honorable mention is it was short lived show, but when I tell y'all this was a great show, like had one of my favorite comedians in here, and this comedian so great to me. He don't curse or nothing, but still funny as hell. That's
I
Sinbad,
know you
but
go.
the name of the show
Yeah,
is The Carmichael Show. The Carmichael Show was dope as hell. The
I
reason
do
I love
remember
this
that.
show so much because it showed the difference of black people. It didn't have no like one agenda, one track mind. It showed black Democrats, Republicans, Independents all in one house. So it had a lot of diversity in there. That's why the Carmichael Show, honorable mention, underrated. That was one of the greats too.
And they canceled it
Yeah.
way, way too soon. They took it off TV way
Way
too.
too soon. Yep. Hey, bro.
Way too
I
soon.
don't. I don't care what the Mandela effect say, but I remember around that time that Sinbad had a genie movie, bro. I'm trying to act like Shazam didn't exist. Just saying, bro. I don't know what they trying to pull on us,
Yeah,
but
he
okay.
did,
I
bro.
remember Shazam with him and Kazam with Jackson.
I remember this movie, bro. They somehow wiped it from our memories, I guess. Try to. But all right. What would y'all say the two most overrated black shows?
Overrated, overrated. Now,
Who
when we say overrated,
who
like,
you
are we
want
just talking
first?
about like just the hype of it?
Not to
Like,
Mm,
down nobody. We just
yeah, we're
saying
not down with
it's
it.
just
It's
like
just
our
like,
opinion.
yeah.
It wasn't our cup of tea. It wasn't our
Um,
yeah.
cup of tea too much.
Red, I agree with you when you said girlfriends.
Yeah, girlfriends. I couldn't get into all that either. With William and all that. No,
I
what
mean,
my
maybe I
cup of
guess
tea.
because it wasn't for our understanding or whatever, but it's just
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
And Robert, what's your?
first one.
We're gonna do both of them.
No, that mean Moss got to come with another one. We're gonna do both at the same time. What's your second?
Second one, second. It was short lived and I hated it. The Tracy Morgan show. Like I tried to get into it when they did the reruns and shit, and I was like, they was really trying to too much to be really funny. Like really
The
trying.
Damn.
Tracy Morgan show.
Hey, can I add one more honorable mention before I
What?
say mine? My other honorable mention was Keenan and Kel.
Who?
Keenan and Kel.
Ah,
Ken.
okay, okay.
Yeah, they just had to throw
Okay.
that in there.
Glad you
I just
snuck
thought
it in
about that
there.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
one
What you
more
about to say?
underrated. Yeah, I feel like it was okay, but it just wasn't hyped. House of Pain.
okay,
Wow.
House of Pain.
Wow.
Overrated, yes, bro. Okay, bro.
Ah.
Okay, I feel you, Mouse. I ain't mad at you. Who next with the underrated? You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go, man. Oh wow. Okay. I like House of Pain.
My
I
number
watched that shit
one
then.
overrated. My number one overrated one. And this not to knock anything from the show because they got all the damn image you could ever. Nobody can take that away.
I know everybody
I'm
say
gonna have to go with Blackish. I'm gonna have to go with Blackish. Not to take nothing of the show, but
you can't get into it.
the success. Yeah, I can't get into it, bro. The success they get, I mean, I'm thankful for it, but I can't get into it. With the star power they get, I honestly think they can come harder than that.
Hmm.
All right. My next one is going to be. I will probably get a lot of scrutiny for this one, but this show bored the hell out of me as a kid. I'm gonna have to go to Cosby Show.
Oh,
That's his opinion, though. Like, that's how he feel.
oh.
The Cosby Show bored the shit out of me. The only highlight of the Cosby Show when Ray Simone was
Mm.
on there. Other than that, I fell asleep on this. I'm done.
One of
What
my
you got,
favorite
Rob?
episodes when Vanessa came home drunk. And, mama went off
She
on her.
I man, my overrated show, bro. I'm gonna go with, bro. Different world.
okay.
I
Shit,
couldn't
bro.
kind of get into
Damn,
a
bro.
different
I
world.
was
What?
I was gonna say this, bro. When I was young, this shit was just like Cosby Show to me. I was born a motherfucker out there too.
But I like
However,
Cosby
if
back
you
then
go
though.
back and watch, no, bro. If you go back and watch different words as an adult, you will fuck with it. Cosby Show, that shit put me to sleep. There was a lot about me.
My and this next one, bro. It's like I hate to say it because I watched the show, but I don't know if we can call. Yeah, I can call it. I can call it overrated, bro. Good times.
Yes, but I hated
I
that
think
shit.
I love good times when James came off of it though. It wasn't it. It just wasn't it until Janet Jackson got there, and that took a minute. But it was just it's okay. The thing that gets me about good times is like they had so many opportunities to get the fuck out the hood, man. James had so many job offers out of town and shit, but they mama always wanted to stay there. JJ got all this talent, they wanted to stay there, bro. I just didn't understand it, bro. How? How? Like, y'all
and
had so many opportunities.
it's messed up that how they wrote him out. You know, he took the job in Mississippi to go get the big money so he can move them down there and all that stuff. But the fact that he didn't want to, I guess, comply with what they wanted him to do as a character, that's how they killed his character off and wrote him off. And it's just like, damn, they were supposed to be on their way to moving to Mississippi, getting out together.
Yeah, but they had so
And
many
then
other
and
opportunities.
Yeah.
they had and I hated when they brought Thelma's fiance in, and they had Florida remarry, and it was just like, come on, all these people in
It
this one
was
damn house.
yeah, that little ass apartment,
That's
man.
what I
Little
couldn't
ass
like
apartment.
about. That's what I couldn't like, bro. Couldn't shit happen right for folks on good time, bro. They don't even get to NFL, play a nigga break his leg. This nigga made it to the
Yeah,
window. They had to find to get a good job. This nigga died. I'm like, God damn. Like,
so
bro, can anything good? What's so good
JJ
about
get the
this shit?
opportunity to paint for a drug dealer. His mama say, "Oh, no, you can't be taking that money." Like, what the fuck? God don't want us to do this. Like, what the hell?
You talking about Sweet Daddy?
Mike,
That's the nigga name.
Sweet Daddy
Sweet Daddy.
Williams.
It's Sweet Daddy.
Yeah, so
Mike into it with the war. Mike into it with the warlords and shit. Man, nah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Good time, nah. Shit went right, bro. Shit went right, man.
Hey,
that's
I
true.
got a chance to meet Thelma at on Beale Street,
That
man.
book signing,
Boy, she was fine. She's so fine, bro.
and still is
Boy,
to this day.
to this day, Bernadette
The hell
Stanton.
yeah. Can y'all still see
All
me?
right.
Cause I can't see y'all.
Yeah,
We
we can see
see
you, man.
Huh?
Yeah, we can see you.
I can't see y'all. Y'all just got black screen on me.
It's
But
cool. Then
shit, bro,
just
it's been
just
episode 52.
hold on, bro.
The
Yeah, we
wife
got into
calling and
that.
shit.
Hey, man, what about your boy AB, man? Red, what about your boy AB, man? What's going on with Antonio Brown? Let's
Bro,
your
this
boy Brady
probably
told
be
him,
talked
don't
about.
it?
Bro, it's probably be best for next episode, bro. Everybody know AD and lit off his rocker, bro.
Talk about it, boy. Hey, that's what your boy Brady, man. Your boy Brady.
They ain't got shit to do, bro. They crazy at AD. I told you, bro. That's
it's
all
on
I'm
his
saying
own.
about this, man.
No, Brady
Yes,
brought
man.
him
That's
to the
it.
team, man.
Well, shit, they got a
Brief him
Super
up,
Bowl
my.
last time from the road.
You said what?
I think he already gone. For people who don't know what's going on with Antonio Brown, bro. Sunday the Buccaneers played the Jets in the middle of the game, third quarter. Antonio Brown just take his equipment off, run to the end zone, wave back, damn near streaking as he go, and left. Then Antonio Brown came out and said the reason he left, he had an injury. They knew about the injury, and they still wanted him to play. He refused to play, and then the coach said you off the team. But then the Buccaneers came out and said he never had an injury. It was never reported, and they don't know what's going on with him. He's off his rocker. That's in my opinion. I don't know, Miles. How
Yeah.
you feel about it? Ray, how you feel?
I don't know. It's just get to a point where why are we so shocked at this? Like we've seen this behavior from him before. So yeah, I'm just to the point where it's like it is what it is. Like we should be shocked.
Yeah, don't nobody care.
Like, bro, this is second chance at the NFL. He do some shit like that, bro. Y'all just got me dead on that. I get nobody keeping up with it.
You said what?
You said what?
Man, what's against y'all ain't keeping up with it? Fuck it. Don't worry about it.
No, bro, you
Fuck y'all. Nah, man. Fuck y'all.
Hold on. What the fuck did I just miss?
I said y'all ain't paying attention to my ass talking about no Antonio Brown. It's alright. Fuck this shit. Y'all ain't it too. We all have. We chilling.
No, it's just
Fuck
to the
it.
point where it's not the fact that we're not into it. It's just like we've seen this episode from him before, and it's get to a point where like it's like the Soldier Boy shit. Anything he do, he get to a point where why pay attention to it or why even be shocked? It's Soldier Boy. It's the same with AB. It's AB. We've seen this behavior from him before, and most likely this won't be the last time we've seen it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. It's like, bro, and that nigga old enough to know better, bro. I can see if we talking about some 21, 22-year-old player. This nigga our age.
Right, 33, dog. Millions of dollars. I don't even think it's about the money. I don't know what's wrong with the money, bro. And that's bad press for the Buccaneers because they having a damn good season. They going to the playoffs. Who knows if Brady gonna get number 7 this year?
But he said
So.
he's a super gremlin. Then after having the man Paul Pierce says, I'm a super gremlin. I'm like, bro, what grown ass man walking around here talking about they a super gremlin? What grown ass man you know walking around talking about he a super gremlin?
Like, see,
bro, we was little kid, bro.
It's attention. It's attention because he know that he got the spotlight right now. He got everybody's attention. Right after that, he did something else. Then show up at the fucking Grizzlies and what's that Nets game or some shit.
Yeah, he was at the Grizzlies and Nets game, bro. Front row, man.
Yeah, so like he knows exactly like these celebrities know what they be doing, man. When it comes to attention seeking, and you know what I'm saying, knowing that people are gonna be gonna make them the trending topic for a couple of days, they know exactly what they doing.
Yeah, man. Like, what when we were coming up, bro, what 30-year-old nigga gonna be up somewhere talking about he a super gremlin?
Hey man, Super Gremlin won a term yet, man.
Man, bro, hell no, bro.
Hold on, hey man, what's up with the beef? What's up with that beef with your boy Freddie Gibbs, man?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what's up with Gibbs lately. Of course, you know we all fuck with him, but he's just looking real goofy as far as the internet shit goes to me. Like, why are you beefing with these little niggas? Like, why are you having problems with these little niggas? Like, come on, you way older than these folks.
And how about you, Red? This my cheese and hard in the mud.
You know, Freddie Kane, my man, man. I can't go against Kane, man. But I mean, I do think Instagram be trying to help him out. They take his shit every week, but he make another one.
Yeah, I saw that.
What he
take
do?
His shit
what he post on IG?
Well, bro, he basically all right, bro. You know how when your mama got a Facebook and she like everything and believe everything. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Kind of like that. That's the best way I can put it, bro.
And then, of course, he's gonna stay into it with academics. He sent some shots at Uncle Murda for the rap up. Even Joe Budden had to say something about this shit on the podcast. And he doing this shit with Gunna. It's just like, dude, you get more attention for this internet tactics than your actual music. Like,
And the people that he can
He
collab
basically
with, he
used the
probably
internet. He basically used the internet like he not famous. Basically, bro. That's the best way to put it.
I don't know. I just feel like he
Basically,
don't
bro.
need to pay attention to
now
this
hold
shit.
on. What's the thing going on with him and Gunna? What's going on with it?
I'm guessing that Gunna sent some. He called Gunna a little snitch. I guess because Gunna commented on it. I guess Freddie's people being police, his dad being a former cop, and his brother being part of the DA team, and all that shit. And then he said he gonna if he put Freddie Gibbs on his album, that's gonna be like the highlight of his career. And then Freddie Gibbs turned around and said that he dressed like a woman and he a snitch.
So Gunna started this.
I wouldn't say he started it, but he just chimed in on. I guess he chimed in on the Uncle Murda wrap up shit. The shit that he said that Uncle Murda said about Freddie Gibbs, and he commented on it, and I guess that's when Freddie Gibbs put his attention towards Gunna.
But Murda said that Freddie Gibbs got through a table and shit too, man.
I gotta hear the Uncle Murda joint, man. I ain't see it. I ain't hear you.
That's the thing about it. I don't get ain't no footage out about it. So how people still talking about it like it's accurate? Like ain't no footage or none about this shit. It's just all word of mouth. All just people just talking. With all this technology, with everything is filmed, you mean to tell me there ain't no snippet or ain't no nothing of this so-called alleged jumping?
See, and Red said that on previous episode. I want to say 2 episodes. You said it's how all this go down. Ain't no footage, and you in Miami is cameras everywhere.
Yeah,
there's no way.
It's Miami. It's the most fanciest restaurant in Miami. That shit don't make no damn sense.
So somebody made up that story, man, to get it out there. Somebody definitely made that up to try to get some clickbait, something like that. All right, guys. I think we've been having a good episode, man. We going, boy. Y'all miss me, don't it? Y'all sure been busy, man. Y'all be working.
Nah, nigga, you dragging the shit out, nigga. We supposed to end after the sitcom, ugly ass nigga.
Nah, man, you gotta get it out, bro, for the people, man. You know what I'm saying? You see how he be doing us, yo.
Let me ask y'all this: what y'all think about this dude that they got? I guess got the warrant out for. This Justin Johnson dude that supposedly was a part of the Young Dolph murder.
Bro,
if throw away the key.
Man, if somebody ain't got to him already, bro, that's bro.
What I said in my Moss report today, I was like, if the streets catch up with him, he good as dead. But if the authorities catch up with him, this nigga finna drop more dimes in the vending machine. Because we already know he wasn't the only person involved. It was multiple people involved to concoct the plan of taking out Dolph. That nigga gonna drop some dimes.
Not to mention, if he probably riding around or disappeared, somebody paid him to do that hit and he's gone, dog.
Yeah, like
somebody gonna find him.
Oh, well,
everybody was a part of it.
No, what's so crazy about this right here, bro? I got I'm gonna send y'all the video I got too. Well, basically, what they saying is the dude was Key Glock partner, and he used to be a shooter for Dolph or some shit right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to send y'all this shit. It's some crazy shit. And they were like, Key Glock so hurt because the person he brought about, because Dolph ain't nowhere near dude age. And that's why he was in the videos and stuff, because him and Key Glock was cool. And something went south, and that's how this happened. But it's sad, though.
That's crazy. I don't know how true that is. From what you're saying, it's just allegedly. We don't know, bro. We don't know.
Bro, exactly. But I'm just saying, when somebody on Facebook and say shit, don't hold me accountable for this shit.
I'm gonna wrap it up.
That's good, but man, I'm happy they
Wrap
know
the
who it
thing
is, who
on.
did it, and they probably get to the bottom of it. And guys, I'm making a new bump of the week, which will be labeled 2022 on Spotify, and possibly Apple too. But I'm gonna let Red just say what he been bumping this week and keep one song, two songs on him.
Yeah, man, she boy ugly as hell. But yes, my
Give me the song.
first one would be he ugly as fuck. My first one will be West Side Gun Oster Tag. And my second one will be Temptation, Just My Imagination.
Okay.
All right, Mouse, what you got?
Now this is left field for me, but I grew up on this group, and they released the album in October. Limp Bizkit, and I'm still listening to their new album. I like one of their joints. The first song on it, Out of Style. I like
Okay.
Okay, Limp
it. And
Bizkit.
Okay, you took it back with that one. Okay.
yeah,
That's it.
they released the album on Halloween, and it's pretty. It take you back to that old early 2000s Limp Bizkit, so it's pretty good. It's called Limp Bizkit Still Sucks. But
All right.
my second one, I'm gonna have to go with a old school one. It's gonna have to be "On My Way to Hollywood" by Shaka Khan.
Okay. I sure
Okay,
come
we
with the
both
old
going old
school to tell you
school.
what I was
He's
listening
on his
to.
way. He's on his way. Then on his way to Hollywood. She's on. That's my shit.
Okay. My first one I've been bumping is off Alicia Keys' new album, and it's a song called Nat King Cole, your her and Lil Wayne.
I gotta check her out
It's
now. I
nice.
gotta check her out now.
It's not the song, bro. It's like the piano. Y'all gonna hear it in the bump of the week. Definitely check that out. And my number two, John, I'm going back, and it's gonna be "Slow Dance" by David Ruffin.
Ooh, good.
I don't wanna burn you
Okay,
down. That's it for
old
this
school
week,
today.
man. Yeah,
Before
man, we
we,
thought you gonna come with the flavor because you always come with the old school flavor, man.
that's true. Now, before we end, I want to say prayers and much prayers out to DJ K Slay. He's been fighting COVID for the past 2 weeks now. They had him like on a ventilator, but now he got him off and he's awake now. At one point, it wasn't looking too good for him, but now he's in recovery. I just want to say much prayer for a speedy recovery and hope he get with it.
Okay.
All right. All right, man,
All right,
quick
y'all.
crumbs
We
up
out
in
wrapping
there,
this
man.
thing up.
Yes,
Hold on,
sir.
Brad. I'm
You
cooking
said
too,
what,
though.
man?
Look, burgers, yo. We get down in the kitchen.
Nah, I'm
But
finna say
all right,
Yeah,
y'all.
we talking about
Now
no getting down.
subscribe,
We got some
follow, keep
catfish
listening,
going here.
donate, whatever you want to do. Keep following, keep supporting, man.
you.
And definitely check out the Mouse Report.
Yeah.
Thank
Get
you.
them exclusive interviews. All right, y'all. We out. Love and blessings and all that good stuff.
You.
Namaste. You know,
All right.
Feliz Navidad.
And Happy
You
New
know,
Year.